Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to the overall weekly going into the 15th of September. So I'm already putting on the camera because there's a lot coming through. In fact, I'm doing this reading a little bit earlier than I normally do. And I don't want to lose everything that's coming through. And look on the bottom of the deck as you're going forward, trying to create more abundance for yourself, create more success for yourself from your efforts and hard work. Yeah, there's a lot coming through about what works better for you. And that's a question to ask yourself periodically, especially during September, because we're saying there could be a lot of reworking, tweaking things along the way. To ask for, again, on the bottom of the deck, victory, for your success, what works better for you? And ask that for yourself a lot. Like, this is granting yourself more permission to change things up. Like they said, sweep out the old and have the new. This could be better time management, better routines. What really works for you? And on the bottom of this deck, surrender to silence. That's where your answers will come when you ask those questions. And it's divine wisdom. And they said wisdom is the way forward. But you might be really, everything is up for negotiation. Everything is up for negotiating a better way of doing things for yourself. And I have chills with that. On the bottom it says love never dies here. You're getting a lot of guidance on better ways of doing things, and it could involve, even if it came out in the reading before this, even if you've done the same thing over and over again, you might be guided to change it up a little bit. It could be the way that you're doing things, giving you a little bit more freedom, give yourself a little bit more permission. And to be honest with you, it came on the heels of, I get very down in September. September usually has a lot of loss involved. I lost a lot of people in September. My birthday's in September. You think I'd celebrate, but I start getting very kind of like, another year older and whatever. And it's always very lame. I don't know. And it switches, the days get shorter and colder and whatever and darker. And you could really be guided at this time. So what are you going to incorporate? What works better for you, and tweak things that brings in the lighter, brings in the more optimistic, brings in the more positivity, brings in the more energy. Like, I already was talking to somebody. I was like, this is always my worst period, September to December, because if you're in the States, like I said, it gets shorter, colder, darker. So if I already know that, and it's emotional, it's like nobody has, people have bad times usually during that time, like the worst. I'm not alone in that. It brings up a lot. But if you know this already, start planning, working in more fun, more lightness, more joy. Schedule it in. It's work. It's a job. So I was talking to my family members. It's like, let's start scheduling, more fun, more things of lightness to counteract everything. And we've been getting that guidance even with the state of the world to incorporate more, but especially now during this time period to incorporate more. But that's a side note. Going forward, you're going to be guided on reworking, retweaking. Ask yourself this question, like, what works better for you now? Almost like you were just born again today and looking at everything with a fresh eyes and heart. What actually makes your heart sing today? Like, what would bring you more joy? What do you want to do? And you can find time to do more of the things that you enjoy, that will feed you energy. And even if you have to do work, but how can you do it in a better way? Or I tend to be like a workaholic, and what they're showing me is to like make sure I have my whole pie. Like, I still incorporate the playtime. I still incorporate, you're not too busy for those things. And it's part of real divine self-care. It's part of keeping your cup full. It's a part of combating the true darkness, negativity and gravity of the world and everything else. Like, it is absolutely necessary. And you're going to be finding that you're going to be guided on to get from A to B. How can you get there better, more efficiently? Pay attention to your direct guidance. And what we were getting, especially in September, with what you're doing and how you're doing it, you're getting tremendous guidance on that. And I think it's in the silence. So if you do a little time, like I say, you don't have to sit and meditate, but do things where you're a little bit more open and see what comes in. All right, so enough of me babbling. Whatever the length of the video is, I'll look at the angel number message. It'll be the first pinned comment on the video. Just get ready to receive. We're going to tap into the archangels first for the journey. Now they're telling me to hurry up. Yeah, this is like, I'm even doing this video earlier, and I might continue doing it that way. Usually when I'm flooded with messages to share, that's the right time to do the video, so I don't lose everything. That's what I've learned. You might feel that way too, like you're getting a lot of guidance. You're going to want to implement it That's what I'm getting. I mean, just follow whatever you get. Just follow. Don't question. Because when I was thinking, they're giving me the example of just like I knew it was time to turn on the video. Yes, it's not my normal time to do the video, but so be it. When you feel this is the time to do it, yeah, do it. It's like your higher self knows the way better than you. Sometimes just be open to the guidance and follow through, because it's really helping you at this time with what you're doing, how you're doing it, and you could find better ways. This has been a total, reworking things, tweaking things. It's like give yourself a little bit more freedom and permission with that. This could be very day-to-day. Like I said, this is all in the details. So it's like in the routine, in the day-to-day, in the minute-to-minute. Like how are you better utilizing your time, or making sure that your cup is full as much as possible during those moments. Like you could be getting real guidance, and it's different for each one of us, because little things make a huge difference in our energies, right? Like if I get a half an hour in a park or seeing water, or seeing the sky, like that does it for me. Like flowers, trees, sky, whatever does it to you, for you, they're going to be guiding you to do more of, or get like a dose of that, like I call a divine dose of spirit, to fill your cup. Like you could be guided to things that might not make sense to other people. You don't even have to tell other people, but just follow the guidance, because it's helping you in some capacity with your energy, and you don't realize how much saps your energy here. So that's a lot of direct guidance that you're receiving just about your energy alone. Yes, because they want you as the king of Raphael. So know what is love, support, backing to keep you in the state aligned to this right now, keeping you warm, generous, and all those adjectives up above. But the king of Raphael is definitely the lover and the emotional and the psychic, I just want to say. But yes, it is safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once and follow your creative passions. Everything I was saying, everything that you're getting from your higher self or the divine, or what you're getting as guidance, you are following, you are trusting, you are lit, and staying in your power no matter what. And you're kind of riding that wave, and it's safe to trust that at this time. And wow, and you see the gust of wind, there's a breeze coming through, and this is actually moving the card forward. So they are moving you forward in this capacity. Do you see how the card is going? I'm not doing that. That's the wind. So it's like the force behind you that is like the wind. What is it when you ride the wave? So it's with them that you're kind of getting the stamina and the wave to ride as you are accomplishing many things at once. They're giving you the capacity to accomplish many things at once. So follow everything that you're getting. Your creative passions at this time is the number one thing. So they're keeping you in your power. Follow everything that you're getting. Follow your creative passions. They're helping you with your ability to accomplish things. It's been a repeating message. You don't have to worry about this so much. There's the 9 of Michael. So you have to understand that you're supported, you have less support backing, and they understand that you're worrying. You could have sleepless nights about some stuff. You could be having anxiety. You could be having worries and nightmares. And and so that's what I'm getting. It's like, do not worry, like the backing that you have, like as this card was moving forward, because the 9 of Michael is your worry is unnecessary. So focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire and release any feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. So they're keeping you in your power, moving forward to accomplish things despite any worry you might have. Keep your focus on the thoughts, the outcomes that you want. As you go forward, they're going to be working with you very closely to keep you kind of like more powerful than your worries, right? More powerful than the stress. Keep your focus on the outcomes. Keep your thoughts focused on what you want, right? So they're really with you in doing that. Like I said, despite the gravity of the world and anything that you're getting directly as guidance that helps you out of the 9 of Michael, setting you free out of that 9 of Michael card. Yes, 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 ride that wave. That's what I'm getting at. I mean, from beginning to end. That's why they said do this video now. It's like they're helping you to move beyond the worry and just to keep your focus, keep going in the direction of what you want to achieve, your goals. They're helping you to accomplish it, like over the worry and the fear. It's landing on here. It's a leap of faith. Continue to be that fool and believe in yourself and listen to your heart and do what gives you joy. Exactly what I said from beginning to end. They're keeping you, this is major arcana, like no matter what, crisscrossing the worry, the fears. They want you to be that fool that is filled with faith, that is powered up, moving on faith, right? So you have love, support, backing. You have a lot to accomplish here. you keep going, ride that wave past the worry, stay focused, and they're behind you. The sun is shining on you. Travel lightly, like leave those worries and believe in yourself, listen to your heart, and do what gives you joy. It's also trustworthy what you're picking up and being this fool right now. Like almost despite what you're digesting all day long, despite the gravity of the world, maintain the faith. You keep going, accomplishing these things, stay focused on the outcomes you want, past the fears, and continue being this fool. Continue taking these leaps of faith. They're with you as you're doing it to accomplish. I mean, they are the force. Like they said, this was kept on moving forward. They are the force that is propelling you to keep going and accomplish these things, to follow your creative passions, to follow what you're getting here. It's a new cycle also. That fool is like, this is a new cycle. They said that before. It's a new cycle. And so be that fool again with the taking those leaps of faith, and they could be new leaps of faith past the worry and everything else, to keep going forward, following all you're getting to accomplish things. And you're setting out again after everything, or despite everything, right? So they're supporting this fool. And this is Archangel, is it Metatron? Yeah, you have to say like everything is orchestrating and backing you. Archangel Metatron is like the divine see the faint angels here. That's what they're saying. And the angel here, I never noticed the little angel wings here. Know what's with you as you're going forward in this new cycle, like following your heart at this time, despite everything, despite the worry, despite it all. What that takes is what they're feeding you right now. And they're backing you to accomplish things despite the fear, despite the worry in this new cycle. And all that takes. So yeah, continue with what you're doing. Believe in yourself, listen to your heart, keep going, keep accomplishing things. Let's get the energy. It's definitely past this fears and worries and everything else. Know what's backing you to accomplish things, I would say. I might put that in the header. Know what's backing you. Yes, it's second chakra, Archangel Ariel in the physical. It's keeping you lit. And it's keeping you, if this is the sacral chakra, this is like, what are you connected with? And it says follow your creative juices. That's all the sacral. What are you giving birth to? What are you in this new chapter? What is empowering you at this time to create in this new chapter, to accomplish things? It's this. And 3 + 6 is 9. What's keeping you lit and focused beyond the worry, the fears, the gravity, and to create better or create and accomplish things? And that's where they're keeping you. I mean, this is tremendous energy right now to keep you lit going forward at this time. So keeping you, it's almost like a no matter what, to accomplish things no matter what, to keep following your creative passions no matter what, to take that leap of faith no matter what, to believe in yourself no matter what, to listen to your heart no matter what. And that was one of the guidebooks they gave me, was listen to your heart no matter what. Right? They said, keep your spirit up no matter what, and keep following your heart no matter what. And that is what it is in the physical, despite the fears, despite everything, and stay focused and keep going. So they're helping you to accomplish things. And I would say it's despite the worry, despite the fear, to believe in yourself and to keep going. It's landing up there, to keep following your creative passions at this time, because it's part of the creation process. It's the part of the accomplishing process, right? And yeah, the art. So express yourself. This is very creative, the sacral chakra. This is expressing yourself, right? So you could be a very creative person. This could be in the arts, but also everybody's creative in their lives. Express yourself through creative activities. Express. This was follow your creative passions. So in this new cycle, you are going to be creating, expressing yourself, and you're being actually asked to be that despite the fears and worries. It's almost like, and even anything that you partake in this vein helps give you the fuel to keep going and accomplish things. Very much what I was saying in the beginning. So if you're being pushed or feel guided to express yourself, to create more artistically or not artistically, but just create and express, this act of sacral chakra, the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, what you're doing in the physical, you're expressing, you're creating, you're following your creative passions, you're believing in yourself, you're following your heart. Despite the fears and everything else, it's helping you to accomplish things. And so that's the vein to be in. Let's see if there's anything to surrender to make things easier. But they're backing you to accomplish things here. It's going to be through your creativity, through your expression, through feeling lit in that capacity of what you're giving birth to, what are you creating, and almost like a fool again, filled with that faith that if you stay focused on that, that will be created, right? Like, you're listening to your heart, you're doing more of what gives you joy, you're creating, you're expressing yourself, and that's what you're creating in your life, despite the fear. And that's what they're guiding you to. It's here. Surrender to the effortlessness. I think with the creativity and the arts, and if you're guided to that stuff, it definitely is surrendering to the effortlessness. We kept on getting easy does it. Remember, go with the flow, easy does it. We're getting it again in September. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. There's something about going with the waves, like riding the divine wave to accomplish things. And maybe I'll put that in there because there's something about riding this wave. It's listening to yourself, believing yourself, and kind of having faith as you're trying to accomplish things. And there is, all through September, this whole thing about he's not running. He's kind of step by step. Do you see his feet over here? He's riding the wave. This is not running, dashing, doing overnight success. This is not accomplishing something in a minute. There was a lot about, stop trying so hard, pushing so hard. It's the art of living. Means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. They could be really educating you on the art of living. And I know that's like, there is an art. Oh my gosh, what they're giving me now. The arts, this creativeness of, it's not just, painting or what you're thinking about creative. The art of living, of being creative in your life is going with the flow, right? The art of living. They're educating you even on the art of living, of how are you expressing yourself, your authentic self? How are you creating from your authentic self, your higher self? How are you going forward in that power, loving power, accomplishing things and still believing in yourself and holding on to that vision and faith, but overcoming, like, beyond the Nine of Michael that could have us just in one spot. What are they giving me? Like stuck, paralyzed by fear or worry. No, you're riding the wave. You're taking the steps to accomplish things past that. And there's an art to it. So I would say there's an art to living. You're being educated on, and it could be a part of reworking things, recreating things, re-expressing things, right? So, wow, they're giving me a lot that it's about the art of living. They're educating you on the art of living. A little more effortless, a little bit more faith, a little bit holding on to the outcomes you want, letting go of the fear and worry, and knowing what's backing you as you ride that wave, that flow, accomplishing the things you want to accomplish. So you're doing it with them in the flow. And there is a divine effortlessness with this. This was divine creativity at play here, right? From your sacral chakra. And look, it's almost lighting on her sacral chakra, that you're creating this in a more effortless way, in a less stressful way, in a less worried way, is how they're educating you. And with that, you're going forward, believing in yourself, with the sun shining on you, traveling lightly because you dropped the fear and the worry. You're believing in yourself, listening to your heart, doing more of what gives you joy. You're listening to that. You're listening to that guidance. You're following your creative juices, right? And using it in the art of living. And this is so amazing. Like, I don't even know how to, I hope you're getting everything that I'm saying here, but you're being backed here to follow this because you are going to accomplish things, and it's in the steps and it's in the flow, right? So it's like, amazing. Hold on to these two cards and know what's backing you as you're accomplishing things now, right? So this is very in your power, taking those leap of faith. This is a new cycle. You're traveling lightly, believing in yourself. You're following and listening to your heart, to the guidance. You're remaining in the joyful state. You're in the connection. You're remaining King of Raphael, full of love, full of joy, full of, right, psychic even abilities. And you're accomplishing a lot of things at once, but you're definitely riding that wave. And if you feel like you're not, get back in the swing of effortlessness. And let me tell you, last week, they kept on saying, remember the cards. It will feed you now and later as life happens. And the one card that leaped out to me this whole week was easy does it, easy does it. And now here we have effortlessness, because we're prone to try and force things. We try to push. We try to, right? You hear the honking? They're trying to force getting through. But you don't have to force to get through. You are going to remain in a creative state, expressive state, past this worry and fear, and you're holding on to this, and you're making your way slowly, surely, step by step, riding the wave here, accomplishing things, believe in yourself, and follow your creativity, your passions, and everything else that you're getting. That's what I'm getting from this. So definitely there's an effortlessness. It's an art of living, an art of accomplishing, art of living, art of accomplishing here that they're educating you on. And it could be for this new cycle. Like, how are you going about it this way now? Deeply, very, very creative, and using the creativity and expression in a much more authentic way in this cycle, believing in yourself, listening to your heart. Powerful again, listening, riding that wave. You're going to accomplish a lot of things. You're following what you're getting, your creative passions and in your life. So it doesn't mean just artistic pursuits. It could mean that, but it's more of how you're creating your life is what they're giving me, how you're accomplishing things now. Wow, they all three. We support you as you cleanse and clear both inside and out. Yep, cleanse and clear. We're getting, your intuition is strong. We're reaching out to help. And take your time. It landed over here. Surrender to effortlessness. You don't need to rush into making any big decisions right away. Take your time. This is a lot about effortlessness. Your intuition is correct. We're reaching out to help. They're right here. That was the angel wings. So as you're taking the steps and riding the wave, follow everything that you're getting. You've been cleansed out. Look at all the water here. Cleansed out and everything inside and out, so you can hear your intuition, because they are reaching out to help you as you're making your steps, your moves. Those are the angels around you. So you're getting, your intuition is really strong. It's actually off the charts, because you're setting off as the Fool again, full of faith, full of connection, full of that direct divine connection is amplified this month. As you're taking the steps now, your intuition is very strong. They're reaching out to help. Remember, it's in the silence that you're going to be hearing it, getting it, receiving it, and following it. You don't have to rush. There's surrender to effortlessness again. So yeah, so it's like they kept on saying that it's that Knight of Ariel, slow moving horse, in the details, in the day-to-day, but there's a lot to accomplish, and you could be actually educated on what to do now. That's helping you create and express yourself, and actually accomplishing a lot more that you want to create in this new cycle, being a Fool again, right? So your intuition is strong. They're reaching out to help as you're doing this. Again, it's this effortlessness, so you don't have to try so hard. It's the art of living, the art of living, art of doing. I would say that the art of accomplishing, the art of living, and the art of accomplishing. They're educating you. Inner child, nurture your inner child. It's time to express. They're really having you express this in this new cycle. This expression, your sacral chakra, right? This is authenticity. This is creativity. This is expression. This is like what I said in the beginning. Ask yourself, what do you really want? What works better for you? What do you really want to accomplish here? What do you really want in this new cycle? What are you, creating now? Inner child. Nurture your inner child and begin to express. This is all express yourself. Nurture your inner child and begin to express the awesome beauty you hold within you. We live in a world where a formula exists for everything, yet love and creativity have no formula. They do not need to be studied, simply nurtured. Regularly set aside some time to just play. Just play. There's something about the effortlessness. There's something, if you're guided about what I was saying in the beginning, what is it for you that has you back as the King of Raphael in your life? Like the Fool again, do more of that. You're going to be guided. They're reaching out to help. So they're definitely going to be guiding you on not only helping you to stay in your power and follow through on those things that you want to really create, but what are those things that nurture your inner child to begin with? Do you need to incorporate more light, fun play? It's that. So they're helping you on multi-levels, like not just with what you're accomplishing, but how do you stay connected to that inner child of expression, or the authenticity of you, or what, right? So how do you do that? So nurture your inner child here, because it wants to come out to play. And you could find that it really wants to come out to play in some way. It's really helping you as you go into this new cycle to come out to play again. You could feel a reconnection to your inner child again. That was what they were talking about, the permission, the freedom. What do you really want? What do you really want to do? Do you want to play? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Right? So they're keeping you in that creative that creative space, and you can apply, that fills your cup, first of all. It makes it more joyful, playful, lighter in your life. And you need those juices for what you're creating now as the Fool going forward. You need to be in your power, coming from that creative spot and taking a leap of faith, knowing what you're connected to as you're creating better and accomplishing. And it is getting back to those pieces of you that are the creative, that are the inner child, that is tapped in, that has a little bit more freedom and permission, and you're bringing that to your every day-to-day creativity. They're showing me, like, you know, when you paint, I don't paint, but what's that thing that you dip? So you have a smorgasbord of color that you can create your day with. Like, don't forget. Sometimes we're just given like gray, black, white, gray to play with. It's like, no, you got all the colors. They're kind of giving you back, you know, to creatively create your days here. Out of this worry, out of this, focus your thoughts on what you want. Focus on the desired outcomes. It's safe to trust. Believe in yourself and keep going and follow your creativity. Follow your guidance. They're reaching out to help. They're helping you to create better, is what I'm getting from this reading. The art of living. I mean, I love that. The art of living is so amazing to me. Okay, they wanted me to get some... Oh, did I already do this? Messages from heaven? I did. Why are they having me do this again? Yeah, it's landing on the art of living, this effortlessness of the art of living. It could be easier for you. Yeah, so we will assist you in helping the important people in your life use love. We're crisscrossing paths to help each other, to do this. This, we don't have to try so hard. It's not, we're all helping each other here. That's what they wanted me to say. And birds are messengers we use to connect with you. So if you're surrounded by birds a lot, they do use that. I always find them almost like love, like guardians. I have birds always around. You could find that birds don't leave you. They use them so you feel connected, you feel protected, you feel guided, you feel like it's spirit. We will assist you in helping important people in your life use love. They're helping you to help others in your life as well. They want me to get more guardian angel messages. Sorry, we're going all over the place. Now we're going back to guardian angels. But yeah, there's a lot of help here. They're reaching out to help is very important. Your intuition is very strong. They're reaching out to help. So as you're setting out again, believe in yourself. Travel lightly. You don't have to try so hard. Like, don't be frustrated by any kind of things that are going on here. They're helping you to accomplish a lot of things, but stay in your power and in your creative power. Your creative powers. I would say they're supporting your creative powers. Do I want to say? I mean, that's the art of living in your creative powers. You can't make this up. Creativity. You cannot make this up. They're doubling down on your creative powers here. Especially here. I mean, this is all creative. Creative. This is all supporting you in the creative. This is Ariel in the physical with the creative. So it's like supporting your creative powers here. Yeah, past the worries, the fears. Like, believe in your creative powers to create whatever you're creating in this new cycle, and believe in yourself again and follow your creative passions. You can accomplish more. Know what's behind you as you're doing that. The force. Remember that card that was blowing forward? It's like the force that is supporting your creativeness. This is the sacral chakra, right? So yeah, I mean, your angelic messengers, are here to help you unleash. That's why this was like pushing, like unleash. The floodgates open. Give yourself permission for your creative forces, your creative powers every day. Sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, that's right. I have creative powers, you know? They're reminding you of this. I don't know what else to tell you about this, because I have chills everywhere all of a sudden, because it's all of a sudden they're like, yes, we're giving you those creative powers. You could have felt quite limited at some point or something, but it's something about energizing your creative powers on the day-to-day, even your routines. Like, does this work for you? Does this not work for you? Going into a new cycle, believe in yourself and unleash those creative powers. Yes, we, your angelic messengers, are here to help you to unleash. I'm going to put that in the header. Unleash your creative powers, okay? The endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside your heart. They said, listen to your heart. Listen to the creative, what they're teaching you or telling you to unleash in your life creatively. wise. And this is not just what I'm talking about when I say creative is not about painting a portrait or something. It's like you're creative, express yourself, creative, whatever you want to create in your life. Yes, 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 yes. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. No matter what back here, they're pushing you out of that fear, worry, everything. No, it's holding on, following through on your creative, going forward, full of faith and belief in yourself, unleashing your creativity again. We, your angelic messengers, are here to unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside your heart as we communicate with you through feeling and emotion. So let go of fear and apprehension. You cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. Let go of the fear. Your worry is unnecessary. That's probably what they're trying to clear out of you right now, right? Yes, it's not going to be poof overnight, but don't worry about this. Surrender to the effortlessness and go forward, right? Unleashing, believing, walking forward, unleashing, following your creative passions. You're going to accomplish many, many things in this powerful state, in this new cycle, believing in yourself, listening to your heart, and going forward like that. So yes, let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity you possess. Have fun and allow for your inner child, you can't make this up, within you to express your true essence. All is valid. Express your true essence. All is valid. They're validating you, your creative powers, to unleash your creative powers. It's almost like they're turning the engine on your creative powers. And it could have felt like you were stuttering along on the road. I mean, I can relate to this. Like, you might have felt like you were pulled up. Now they're showing me a car with the tires missing. It's like, no, you are fully loaded. They are turning the ignition. They're igniting your creative juices again. It could feel like they're opening your eyes. They're opening your heart. They're revving up your engine. Like, you can change your routine. You can change what you're doing. You could change what you're, create, express. Going forward, this is really listening to what really works for you. Like, it's ending how it began. Like, what really works for you now? What do you want to create? What do you want to express? What do you want? Holding on to that. What are you powered up to accomplish here? Follow those creative passions. It's a new cycle. Travel lightly. The sun is shining on you. Believe in yourself. Listen to that and keep doing that. It's trustworthy. Your inner child knows the way almost. Like, what is revved up within you, lining up within you, the creativity needed is doing it. That's the wave to ride. Creativity is the wave to ride. And so if you remember, this is the wave. So it's like, ride the wave of your creativity right now, because it's going to be having you accomplish things in your life. It's going to move you past the fear and worry. It's right. And so, yeah, they're really reaching out to help through your intuition as well. But there's a lot of creativity. Your creative powers are being unleashed on purpose. And it's for this new cycle. It's for this. And it's for you to feel like this again. So just remember these cards, and they're keeping you lit. I mean, and anytime you need, they're reaching out to help you. So as you're the Fool, this is the new cycle. You don't have to worry and be fearful, because they're reaching out to help. So as you're taking the steps, they're almost helping you. Like, how are you going to create that? How are you going to do that? The Fool just walks merrily with the sun shining on him with a light baggage. And that's a lot to ask for after everything, right? That's a lot, even with what we're surrounded by. But they're asking you do not have to fear or worry. Like, they're having you get out and express yourself, and they're going to help you accomplish things through that litness. I don't know how to do that. Because sacral chakra, they're making me feel very lit here. And remember the effortlessness. You don't even have to try so hard. It's shining on your sacral chakra. It's effortlessness. Just unleash and express yourself. You're assisting others also, crisscrossing like this. This 4-4 are the building blocks. So what you're creating, building together. You don't have to rush. There are a lot of cards about not rushing. This is just revving up your creativity, knowing it's a new cycle. You believe in yourself. You're going to accomplish a lot of things past the fear and worry, and use your expression and your creative juices, and kind of get in touch with your inner child again. Like, what does she want? What does he want? Right? Nurture that inner child. It knows the way. I mean, it's literally, I'm going to read these two cards again. Nurture your inner child and begin to express the awesome beauty you hold within you. We live in a world where a formula exists for everything, yet love and creativity have no formula. They do not need to be studied, simply nurtured regularly. Set aside some time to just play and creativity. We, your angelic messengers, are here to help you unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. You know, it's through your unleashing of this that you're accomplishing things and helping others and creating in this new cycle. So they're really having you unleash again this tremendous, endless creative potential that you possess. So listen to the whispers of love inside your heart. I would say even the guidance, as we communicate with you through feeling and emotion, and let go of your fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity you possess. Have fun and allow your inner child to express. Yes, have fun and allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. So that's where they're keeping you. So with your creative juices, God knows what you're creating right now in this new cycle. You're going to be accomplishing a lot of things. So if you're feeling a rev up in your creativity, in your everyday of how you're doing things and the way that you're doing things, or even getting back to creative projects because it taps you into that momentum of being creative again. Yes, yes, yes. And there's no limits on what you can create here. You're going to accomplish a lot. Follow your creative passions right now with what you're creating. They definitely cleared you out for this. Probably a lot of baggage. Again, the Fool travels very light. So know what's with you. Believe in yourself and keep going here. I mean, this is what they're keeping you here for. Like, hold on to these cards. Okay, keeping you lit to accomplish things, and it is through your creative powers. So I would say they are really unleashing your creative powers. They're making you remember your creative powers, right? Right now I'm standing up so much in my sacral chakra, solar plexus. It's like rising like this, like you're going to create it. And this could feel like, wow, you're really rising above the fear and the worry to rise again with your creative powers. And all that takes to do that has been a recurring message of how much they're with you. And so listen to the guidance you're getting that is feeding this energy, because that is the way they're keeping you in the momentum and the mojo and doing it. And it's in the steps. He is not galloping. He's not running. I mean, this is like, so the day-to-day, moment-to-moment is really going to matter when it comes to your creative powers. So I wish you the best in utilizing your creative powers fully and to the max, and with what you're trying to accomplish here, and riding that wave, riding that momentum and unleashing that. Beautiful, beautiful. So I wish you the best with that. Take care. Bye-bye.